So
we had a pretty good team going into this one. It was Daedriel, Jovan, and Lotus there.
nice
Yes.
Lotus there.
Like MVP, Lotus there.
Oh, I see. I've been replaced by just a spell, huh? Is that what you see me? It's just
Well,
one
you've been
spell.
replaced by a spell that can create infinite amount of.
You were never more
Replacing
than just
things.
a living staff. Like,
Yes.
it's like a spell. It's like,
The buzzing from below grows louder, and you see 4 more beetles rise out of the trash as the elevator begins to descend.
Wait, so I can give it basic commands?
Yeah, basic commands.
So like fight the other insects. That isn't my insect.
Yes,
Yes.
on your turn you can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you basically have 2 insects under your control right now,
Yes.
which is interesting.
Who's the biomancer now?
oh, I know, right?
I think I mean Insectomancer.
No, that's a dumb name. I'm going with biomancer.
Okay. So you see 3 beetles with odd
Bug
greenish
duration.
veins running along their sides rise out
I
of
don't
the
know.
rise out of the trash.
Transbugration.
All right. Let's see here.
No.
Abbuguration.
Are the other beetles still fighting over the mushrooms, or like what?
Nope,
I-
they've split off and either burrowed down into the trash or been called off elsewhere.
Okay, so there something is controlling. It's not like they're
Right.
just like killed each other
Yeah.
over the mushrooms.
Okay, so the 3 beetles that just rose out of the trash aim their mouths up at you and go,
Insect illusion.
and they spit globules of
Ooh,
acid
magic.
straight at the elevator.
Good luck with that. It's a moving elevator with like bars and things like that.
Yeah. Let's see if they can hit
yeah,
you.
well, we're gonna die.
We should have at least have partial cover.
At least.
You do, but unfortunately they're not aiming for you. The acid hits the chain holding the elevator up.
Oh.
Excellent.
Ooh.
It sizzles against it and begins to burn through the links in the
Quick,
chain.
throw a base on it.
Aren't we almost down?
No, right? Baking soda.
Oh.
You're
Shit,
you're
like-
about 10 feet off the floor.
Oh, that's no problem. Because even if it breaks,
Isn't
at
it
this
D6
point-
per 10 feet?
It's not only that, but by the time it actually shatters and breaks, it will be like negligible because it's such a
Yeah.
heavy elevator and it's like made of metal. Like both the natural friction
The,
and
the
the
chain
physics of it.
should be so big that it
Yeah.
would take a while to eat through.
I'm sure this
Alright.
might be fantasy acid where it's just like and crumbles
Yeah,
like
maybe.
styrofoam.
So
and-
Daedriel's turn. So the elevator swings a bit and sways and crashes down a little bit, just like
Sure.
kind of sets down awkwardly on the ground.
Well,
Move.
I know how it works. I leap under the back of Fido.
Okay, so you jump onto the back of the beetle.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, it's silver.
Huh?
It's Hyvo silver.
You'll go on the back of silver. Anything else?
No, because I need to hold my action to fight off anything that tries to leap at us or spit at us.
Okay.
Plus, the key is that I need to wait till Jovan gets here so that he can.
Well, I'm
Jovan,
in the elevator too.
yeah, Jovan, it's your bug's move.
All right, he's going to.
Hold his action until you leap on his back so we can run.
That is true. He's gonna hold his action.
Okay, your move.
That is what I said before. So I'm going to tell the large beetle at the entrance to move out of the way and also like make sure it's clear. Like
Give me a
just
personality check.
fight any other beetles and bugs. This is just plus my modifier.
Yep.
13.
So you try to give the beetle a command, and you're like, move out of the way, and you feel this other force pushing back against your hypnosis. And you still have, like, the beetle's still, like, dazed and confused, but something is making it be able to resist your commands. So it remained as a blockage in the center of the hallway.
What about telling the beetle to go onto its back? Because I'm pretty sure beetles are like turtles in that they can't flip over.
No, they can actually.
Oh, they can?
Because
Oh.
they
They
have wings.
definitely-
Oh
as
yeah,
soon
that's
as
right.
they open
Yeah,
it, they
yep,
flop.
that's right. And beetles tend to flip over a lot more often than turtles.
Yep.
So the beetle remains where it is, and
Is the beetle such that it's physically making it impossible to bypass it, or is it like if it's still confused, we can just kind
We
of
might just have to like climb over
you'd
it.
run the risk of getting crushed. If you, like, tried to squeeze past it and it moved. That's how much space you have.
Sure, okay, but
yeah.
it's not impossible to get past.
You can
No.
squeeze
Alright.
past it.
Okay, so the spitting beetles.
Is
go.
it taller than the doorway?
No, it's about.
I'd be
It's
surprised.
it's like 3 feet smaller than the doorway.
Okay, so you could like climb on top of it while it's not
Yeah.
moving.
Get over it.
it.
So the spitting beetles crawl up towards the cage and begin spitting at you.
Well,
Well,
on my
now
turn,
that-
I also want to draw out my shield because Claymore is too big to be.
Also,
in the
now
hallway.
that we're both in the back of his beetle,
Uh huh.
can the beetle's held action take us up the hallway up to the rhinoceros beetle blocking the path so that we can start to climb over it?
Sure, it can carry you forward. So it'll carry you forward towards the beetle, but
Right.
the spitting beetles can still catch up and get a turn.
Oh yeah, I'm also hoping if it misses, the spinning beetles will end up spraying the big rhinoceros
one.
beetle and damaging it.
Did
Because
I say I climbed on top
Yep,
of
you did.
silver? Cool.
Let's see what happens. So you guys crawl forward.
I was hoping to make Fido stick.
I don't like either of them. We have to pick a better one.
All right. Well, you.
Was my goblin Sparky
I don't know.
all those years ago?
So your AC's 15 and yours is 14, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
No, mine is
we're
15
both,
and
mine
his-
was 14 with the claymore, but now I draw my
15,
shield back
15.
out.
All right.
So it's 15.
either way works. Okay, so you both get hit by one globular of acid.
Oh no!
If only I had
Wouldn't
some
it
kind
get an advantage with a
anti-acid
shield?
magic.
Because he's kind of like blocked.
That's
As
what the
far
AC
as-
represents.
All right.
So you take 5 damage. You take 4.
Oh no.
The
What are you
acid
at right
spiders
now?
against your back.
I'm down 8
They shoot at
8 from your...
from 24.
They
Okay,
shoot at silver,
that's fine.
but it misses and splatters against the trash, melting more of it. All right.
Let's just name him like Heracross or something.
Horcrux.
Horcrux.
No, it's the beetle Pokemon.
Daedryl's move.
Oh, okay.
Heracross.
You must be a newer one. I'm not familiar with that one. All right, so I'm just sitting here on top of a beetle. So it's the
Ooh, Titan.
okay.
We're going to call him Titan.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's a good name.
That's a good one.
So if we're fighting on it, is it just attack on Titan?
And you know, like Hercules beetles. It's like the Titan fought the It's something.
All right,
something
so
there.
the rhinoceros beetle in front of us. It's
Uh-huh.
still
It blocks the way.
okay. So I want to make sure that we minimize or maximize our attempt to escape.
Uh-huh.
So would it make a difference from judging from the terrain and the fact that we have these 3 like acid beetles behind us if I leapt off of our beetle onto the bigger beetle and just like ran out myself? Because I'm small and skinny and roguish, and that will make it easier for Jovan to get out without like an extra weight on his beetle.
Yeah, you can try. It won't make it any easier because the big beetle's so low to the ground that you couldn't like ride under it or anything or
Right.
like, ride to the side.
Yeah.
So Jovan would have to climb over the huge one as well.
Right.
True.
I'm
That's
just
what I was thinking.
I'm just thinking that basically if I can use my turn to get over it, his beetle has less weight and he can like press his like basically it'll increase our agility to like
I don't think it'll make that much of a difference.
okay.
He'd still have to like squish down and he wouldn't be able to get under it anyway. Like the beetle's pretty strong. Your weight is not going to reduce its agility.
Could if I'm not riding Titan, could we both fit through above the beetle?
Yeah.
We should be able to.
Yeah, you can both claw over it.
But-
Okay, you know what?
We'll
On the-
be slower.
On the off chance that there's an issue, it would be better for us to be to flank the big rhinoceros beetle because I'm guessing
Well, I'm
the
gonna try and get it to move again.
yeah, because I'm hoping the rhinoceros beetle also doesn't have like a butt attack where like it's like my poop of acid. Now,
So what are you doing on
So-
your...
yeah,
Still gonna run on
and the
one side
doors
of the
are
hallway?
closed behind him, right?
I believe
We
you...
did close them
you closed
and
them.
latch them.
Oh, you close and latch them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Because there
so-
were bugs outside that were trying to get us.
All right. So I am going to leap off of Titan onto the back of Big Rhino
Mm-hmm.
and like just run out
You
towards
small.
the double doors behind it.
Give me an agility check.
Oh, all right. I figured it was just sitting there not doing anything.
No, I mean, have you ever tried to run on a beetle? It's pretty hard.
Surprisingly, yes.
It's
Like not a beetle, but like on jungle gyms and stuff like that, and like
Oh, I mean, it could be a
because
big-
when they're not moving
I mean,
or
it-
like
it
moving
prob-
very
It
little.
probably came out of trash. It's got a bunch of trash slime on it.
running out of jungle gym seems like something that you would do. Oh.
One natural one.
So you jump off of Titan and you just get your footing into the beetle and then you like miss and hook yourself and fall down, and as you're going down you scratch yourself on its horn.
Right into its
Like,
mouth.
Not into its mouth, but you hit the floor.
The fact that an arbitrarily easy
I think
action required an agility tech is ridiculous.
I
It's not
totally
arbitrarily
thought
easy.
you were
gotta
gonna
run,
say like
you gotta jump to it, make it over the thing, and have enough momentum to get over the huge shell.
What momentum? I'm literally just running across it. Like I can climb sheer surfaces. I run around rooftops, and I can't climb over a
You-
stationary beetle.
You can. That's what the agility check would represent. The DC wasn't high, but you got a 1.
All right, sure.
All right.
it's there's a spot that's much slipperier than it appears. It
So
happens
you
all the
take-
time in hiking.
So you take 4 damage from hitting the horn on the
Sure.
side.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Joe,
I thought you were gonna fall off his head and then like get hooked on his horn and just be stuck there.
Yeah, sure.
Jovan's move.
which would be worse. Okay, I'm gonna try and get it to move out of the way.
Okay.
Like, come on, biggie smalls. That was a 16. Plus 3 is 19.
Your command of this beetle's mind knows no bounds, and it slowly it moves back a bit and
Ooh.
stumbles a bit, and then retreats itself back into the room that it burst out of with the boarded up door, and
Thank you,
slowly
Odin.
moves out of the way.
Oh, is that the name of the
That's
big beetle?
the name of the big beetle now. It's Odin.
Oh, it's Odin. Okay, all right. So yeah, it moves out of the hallway. Your beetle's turn.
He's gonna
Titans.
carry me through the doorway.
All right, so he scuttles along. Daedriel can
Well,
grab.
Oh, actually,
Sure.
we have to lift up the bar.
I won't grab it if it requires another arbitrarily ridiculous agility check.
Carry
Right.
us up to the doorway.
So he carries you. It carries you up to the doorway. You guys can unbar the door pretty simply.
Okay, we'll do that.
You guys get that open.
You're back on Titan.
Only if it doesn't
Right.
require an agility check. 'Cause
I'm gonna
it's one of
lift
those
you up, and after
yeah.
seeing you fall, I'm gonna lift you up and
Because
put
if
you
it's
on
an
Titan.
arbitrary event that suddenly requires an agility check, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just run.
I'm gonna
Right.
tape you down.
All right.
Stay.
So you open the door.
Yes.
You know, you open the doors, and out in front of
I'm
you,
ready to sprint.
yeah, scuttled out onto the road, you see 4 more beetles guarding the exit to the gate.
There's no end to these beetles.
Oh, there's a gate.
The small iron gate that's been, broken, bashed open.
What wasn't the whole thing like pretty damaged? Like, can't we find another egress and just run a different way?
The fence around it is actually pretty high. It's just that the tops are twisted and ruined and mangled with vines, but it's still a pretty high ruined
Oh, okay.
fence.
So the gateway is the only egress. from
You
the
could try to
party.
climb the vines. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not
Would-
gonna get us out.
Does a beetle still have the capability of
Yeah.
being able to walk on sheer surfaces?
Yeah, our rhinoceros is because rhinoceros beetles can like just run
Run,
on the vine
climb
on the
as it would
Yeah.
on the ground.
If
If it were a real rhinoceros beetle,
But then we'd end up like on the roof, and how would that help
No,
us?
no,
Or
no.
like on the
just,
tower.
You just go.
you just jump over the thing, the fence top.
I'm confused at what.
So you know
You
how
guys are
bugs can
suggesting.
climb.
Yeah, but we're in a tower, or like we're just outside the tower. You suggesting we climb up the tower?
No,
There's
out
there's
to the fence.
The fence.
you climb,
Because
you
there's a
climb the
gate
fence
and there's a
stuff.
fence
'Cause it's
around
an
the gate.
insect.
Oh, there's
it
a
might be
huge
hard
fence.
for it to get
Yeah.
a footing because
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
spaces in between and the vines and stuff, so it like catches foot and like.
Oh, I was hoping it because it had vines that it would arbitrarily just climb up the side like an insect would climb up any like surface
Here,
that was
James?
usually climbed.
Do,
I do believe
Does it
the
still have the
fence
hairs?
climb was part of the bug games. And I
What-
think
what do you-
Titan
what do you- what do you
Look,
doing?
Titan growing up
Titan-
as a small bug child in the
this
tower.
is his area.
Yeah.
No, but I
He
mean, like,
sprinted up that
Normal,
since he
normal
was
beetles just like
a
lift their way up trees and
larva.
stuff because it's a solid
Since
surface.
he was a
but this thing,
nestling.
and normally, like if it was a normal sized beetle, it could just climb.
All the other
vine.
beetles made fun
But
of
this
him, but he
thing's
was
so
like,
big,
someday,
that when it, presses in, it like goes through the hole, and it doesn't grip onto anything.
someday I will help
Oh,
my
see,
cleric
if it
friend
were a
escape.
normal fence, I would have thought that. But when you described it as overgrown with vines, then I
It's
thought,
like
oh, this is easy.
Stone covered in vines.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Vines would give footing.
Yeah, I guess we could try it. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, you still got to get through the beetles in front of you.
Oh, I thought they were at the gate.
No, they're in the courtyard.
They're on like the main.
On like the path
road.
to the gate.
Okay,
Sorry.
because the way he
Path,
described it, I
yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was standing by the gate.
In the
preventing it.
path blocking the gate because they're in the way,
Yeah.
not physically in the gate.
Yeah, because if they were there, that's why the whole point was that we'd go
Yeah,
in a
it's
different
just
direction and
another
climb the
direction.
gate.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if they're
It's,
actually just there, then
It's-
there's no need to clear by
It's
climbing
the
it off.
classic misdirection, right? You're the spy, you have the car, you're driving, and it's like, oh no, they have the roads. Don't worry, and then you drive off the cliff,
Yeah.
and then it's like, my
Exactly.
car's
and
a
your beetle
sub-
car explodes.
My car's a submarine.
All right.
In this, it's like, oh, don't worry, beetle can climb.
So the spitting beetles from before come out because you guys opened the door. I'm assuming you want to close it behind
Yes.
you. Okay. So you open and close the door, and you hear
What? Turn on dead
Yeah.
or turn on holy? I'm thinking about it.
you
Oh,
hear
okay.
you hear this of like acid splashing against the door behind you.
This
Sure.
is acceptable.
Anyway, the 4 beetles in front of you will go soon. All right, you got a 7, right?
For what?
For initiative. Yes.
Sure. I don't remember.
So yeah, so those beetles will go. Okay. So yeah, the 4 of them move forward towards you, riding this beetle. And let's see. Yep. So these beetles look to have some sort of thick armor on their back. Like their shells are shinier and harder than the other beetles.
All right, bat sword.
Don't fail me now.
Demonstrate that you have some ability. Since Bat Sword has been historically like I
That
don't like
sword
anything.
bends away from the
yeah,
beetles.
it's like I don't fight anything.
I'm a pacifist sword.
Okay. So
I'm a peace-loving shoo.
Yeah. So the heavily armored beetles move forward and try to like lunge at you and gore you with some of the horns they have or their mandibles, but you guys like Titan does some evasive maneuvers and dodges out of the way.
Good job.
But one of them catches Titan's leg as he's doing runs
Oh.
around. He takes a bite for 4 damage. Oh, excuse me, 5 damage. A nasty chomp there.
Are they as big as Titan?
No, they're slightly smaller.
Ah, good.
And Titan is not looking so hot.
Oh
What?
no, Titan.
He was never the most attractive beetle.
Well, I mean, you were fighting him before and doing damage to him before you
Right.
controlled him.
That's why we
gave
took him on there.
We gave him some scars. He's earned his stripes.
Right.
We like him because he was the underdog Beto in
Yeah.
his class. So.
All right, Daedriel's move.
All right, Bat Sword. Don't be a fool.
You're like leaping off Titan and.
Oh, they're not there attacking us?
No, they're right there. You can attack on.
Okay.
Can we tackle
Yeah,
staying
because I'm not doing any more leaping.
Never again.
Yes. All right. Okay, base attack plus strength.
Yep.
16.
Bat sword.
That's so.
So it cleaves into one of the beetles and it cuts into flesh, and you hear it. You know, like you hear this rumble and it shakes a bit, and it gets some of the beetle's blood on it and starts drinking it.
Yeah, that's right.
Roll damage.
Feed.
Life drinker.
Do you have damage for bat sword?
Nope, you've
Okay.
never told me anything about what Bat Sword does except it drinks
I
blood.
think this is
Okay.
the second time Bat Sword has actually hit something.
Yeah.
So roll me 1d8.
Yeah,
And the first time it was like experimental.
Or excuse
so
me,
it was
roll
like,
2d4.
Yeah, I
My
think-
mistake. 2d4.
all right, Bat Sword. Don't let us down. 4.
Okay. Plus strength.
Yep, I don't have any strength.
Okay. Yeah. So you cleave into the beetle, dealing 4 damage. Okay.
Feed.
Yeah. So you like bat sword like clings and it just cleaves off of it. All right. Your move, Jovan.
'Kay.
Or yes, your move.
I'll try Turn Unholy.
Okay.
I think that's better against multiple targets than Lotus Stare.
Oh.
That's
no.
a 22.
Wow.
You got the table there.
Yeah, I do.
Does Low Stare actually work against multiple targets?
I don't think so. Or at lower levels, you're just like staring at one thing and like locking it in place. At higher levels, you're like, I control you.
Oh, okay.
But so it's 22 on this table. I don't know which hit die applies, but there's a table.
Right. Okay. So. Okay. Give me a sec here. Your caster level is 4.
4.
Okay. So you just like hold up your holy symbol and it just glows.
The
and
Dawn Pests.
the eye of Nectar like shines and the beetles scuttle away into the grass. Just
Oh my
retreat
god.
instantly.
Praise Netro.
That's
Oh my god, Netro.
Netro!
Don't you have
Netro.
24 hours to convert 2 people?
Netro.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to convert one more person.
Maybe
you count.
Titan.
Titan will join
we
Metro.
already argued that wasn't going to work.
Alright.
Oh, it's the symbol of the group. I see.
Okay, so
Compass.
so you guys chase off the beetles,
Yes.
and what now?
Yeah, makes
We're out
sense.
of initiative.
We flee like 2
Oh,
little
random.
specific girls that are
Two
not like
specific
We flee like little boys. There we go. It's
Mhm.
gender.
That's true. Except that metaphor like doesn't describe any realistic experience that I've ever had in a schoolyard ever.
You have it? Oh, okay.
Oh, haven't you ever played tag?
Oh yeah, sure, I guess.
My
Yeah.
cousins used to scream at one when they were younger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I grew up on the south side of Chicago. That's a tough part of the country.
Yeah,
for
we're
those of
just
you
like-
who are in it.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
For
means.
those of you watching from Denmark, we have gangs there.
Gangs with knives.
No, you know the funny thing about that story is that people actually everywhere know this. The first time I ever went to Europe for a Magic tournament, they said, "Oh, where are you from?" And they go, "Oh, Chicago." They said, "Oh, Al Capone." I'm going, Yes, sure, Al Capone. That's why not. It's like it's the only thing American or people outside of America know about Chicago.
Oh yeah, they only know about us from movies.
Yeah, so it's like, oh my gosh, you come from like Chicago? It's like, do you have a Tommy gun? It's like, yes, I have a Tommy gun.
Mhm.
Sure.
It's like Holland has those, wooden shoes and tulips. Like, that's
But they
all-
actually do.
So-
Like when I
so
go
do-
there.
Really?
So does Chicago.
No, we don't. Like you go to Chicago, it's like where are the Tommy guns and the guys in the fedoras? It's
Well-
like they haven't been around for ages. But when I go to Amsterdam, those are actually there.
Right,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
like
lot
The
more
Simpsons.
subtle
Yeah,
now.
there's still a lot of windmills. There's a lot of tulips, a lot of cows.
Yeah.